मुस्लिम अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी की एक अहम व नुमाइंदा तंजीम अमेरिकन मुस्लिम कौंसिल के ज़रिए तमाम न्यू जर्सी में ईद उल फितर की खुशी में ग्रैंड ईद गाला डिनर का अहतमाम किया गया। सैम खान समेत टीम अमेरिकन मुस्लिम कौंसिल के ज़रिए तमाम ईद गाला डिनर में कौंसल जनरल आयशा अली, स्पीकर न्यू जर्सी असम्बली क्रेग गॉगलन, कांग्रेसमैन फ्रैंक पोलान, मेयर एडिसन सैम जोशी, फेडरल जज जाहिद कुरैशी समेत न्यू जर्सी से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाले अहम अमरीकी रियासती व फेडरल पब्लिक हुकाम और मुंतखब कायदीन समेत मुस्लिम व साउथ एशियन अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी की अहम शख्सियात ने बड़ी तादाद में शिरकत की। रॉयल अल्बर्ट पैलेस में दिए जाने वाले इस अजीमशान ईद गाला डिनर में मुस्लिम अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी के अरकान रवायती मुस्लिम मलबूसात में मलबूस होकर आए। सैम खान समेत टीम अमेरिकन कौंसिल की जानब से तमाम शुरका को ईद की मुबारकबाद दी गई और उनके लिए पुरखुलूस तमन्नाओं का इजहार भी किया गया। सैम खान का कहना था कि न्यू जर्सी में कोरोना वबा की वजह से गुज़श्ता 3 सालों के दौरान सरगर्मियां महदूद रही हैं, ताहम वबा के ख़ात्मे के बाद ग्रैंड गाला डिनर का एहतमाम न सिर्फ मुस्लिम अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी की सरगर्मियों को भरपूर अंदाज में बहाल करना है, बल्कि गाला डिनर की सूरत में सबको एक साथ मिल बैठने का मौका भी फराहम करना है।
American Muslim Council, South Asian Community Outreach, 3 major organizations. You will see these faces all over. They work behind the scene. So I think I want you to please big round of applause for these people.
तकरीब में शरीक अहम पब्लिक व मुंतखब हुकाम ने भी मुस्लिम अमेरिकन कम्युनिटी को ईद उल फितर की मुबारकबाद दी और कहा कि वो सब मुस्लिम कम्युनिटी की खुशियों में बराबर के शरीक हैं।
New Jersey amongst the Pakistani American community, as well as so many distinguished guests and elected officials. Sam Khan, thank you so much for organizing this wonderful Eid gathering. And you always do a great job. I see that there's a large crowd of people who have come here to celebrate Eid. And आप सबको मेरी तरफ से एक तरफ दफ़ा फिर मुबारक हो। And हमेशा बहुत खुशी होती है न्यू जर्सी आके and to meet all of you. It's wonderful to see that we can all gather once again now that the pandemic is, I believe, coming to an end, and we can all be together again and celebrate all these beautiful festivals. Thank you, Sam Khan, once again.
Sam Khan. What a terrific job he does, and what a great ambassador Sam is of the Muslim community, because he is somebody who reaches out in a broad way to include all of us, to make sure that we come together as a community on special occasions, and candidly will educate us as we go through, because it's so important that we do that. And
for the very first time this Saturday, we're going to be recognizing and celebrating Eid in Town Hall in Edison Township. It's extremely wonderful that we're doing that, because there are thousands of Muslims that reside in Edison Township, and we want to make sure that everyone understands that Edison Town Hall and also our community is for everyone. We are going.
Please, if you see something, say something. So I will stop now, and thank you again, and Eid Mubarak.
People gathered tonight for Eid and the end of Ramadan, and of course Ramadan reminds me about community service and, you know, the trying to give back to humanity and helping other people, which is so much a part of Islam and what Islam preaches. And I just want to say I was really happy to see that to my right, and she spoke, that the Homeland Security Secretary was here, because we were very proud of the fact that when President Biden took office, that he lifted the Muslim ban, and he has really tried to make it clear that there is not going to be any discrimination against Muslims. But we know that continues. We know there's profiling. We know there's hate crimes. You know, we had one just the other day in Highland Park. I don't even like to mention it. And so we have to continue to be vigilant. We have.
Sue Kiley. I'm a Monmouth County Commissioner currently, and I am running for Congress. But I want to thank you all for introducing me to the wonderful aspects of the Muslim community as I'm learning about all of you and your religion and your sincerity about peace and unity. And that's a great thing for us to all do. So
Celebrating and grateful for all you do to make New Jersey a wonderful state where we celebrate our unity amongst our diversity. Thank you.
Do is wish everybody a great Eid, enjoy tonight, and thank you for having me here today.
They actually love us. They always come. They're all busy. So big round of applause for all these.
बहुत शुक्रिया मुझे बुलाने का और सबको ईद मुबारक। आपने बहुत ही अच्छा अरेंजमेंट किया है ईद मिलन पार्टी का। अमेरिकन मुस्लिम काउंसिल को मेरी तरफ से मुबारकबाद। आई एम सैम ऑलवेज प्राउड ऑफ यू। थैंक यू।
Unity is being celebrated throughout our state, throughout the country, and we know that it's been a tough few years, and it's so wonderful to be able to join with you on this occasion. So thank you to the American Muslim Council, and let's have a good evening.
Well, first let me thank the American Muslim Council and Sam Khan specifically for inviting me, and Eid Mubarak to everyone. I'm not used to being rushed as a federal judge. I usually can take my time, but knowing Sam, I need to move quickly. I will just say briefly, it's always nice to see old friends in the community on an evening like this, and also I think very importantly for all of us, to meet new friends and build new relationships. And so I'm very happy to see all of you. I look forward to meeting many of you later this evening. And one other focus before I pass the microphone is, now in my position as a federal judge, one of the focuses I have in our community is reaching out to the next generation, the youth of the South Asian, Muslim, Pakistani community, to build on an interest in public service. And so to the extent some of that generation is here, to the extent your parents are here, I look forward to speaking with you and maybe having an additional engagement to discuss that. Thank you.
Everyone. Sam always knows how to throw a good party, so it's always nice to be here. I look forward to meeting most of you, and I want to sort of take what the judge said, that please step up and participate in public service at all levels. Please make yourself available to support campaigns. Take part at the grassroots by becoming county committee members, run for council, and if you don't want to do any of that, support somebody's campaign, spend time on their campaign, and if you don't want to do that, write them a check. But please support people so they can run for office and come forward. Thank you. Sam, for inviting me to this. And I bring you love and peace from Middlesex County Sheriff's Office. We were talking about everybody working together and getting together and loving each other, and that's what it's all about. But we need all of us to take part in our government. So I hope everybody here will, generation after generation, will speak up and get involved. Thank you.
My name is Darren Russo, I'm Somerset County Sheriff. I've been in office for a little over 2 years. I would say thank you for the support from Sam for law enforcement. I've been a police officer for about 35 years. When I first got in, one of my first missions was to make sure the Sheriff's Office is part of the community. So we established a bias hate crime unit amongst the chaplain program, and we're working with the community. Now,
I've been doing this on for about 25 years, and I've been here for every one of them. I'll be here for all of them in the future again. Pleasure getting together with my brothers and sisters from the Muslim Brotherhood. Thank you again for the fantastic job you've done.
Assalamu alaikum and Eid Mubarak to everybody. I think it's the message of Ramadan that is so wonderful and inspiring to all of us, not just Muslims, to recognize, as was mentioned earlier, that we are extraordinarily fortunate to live in a very affluent country, in one of the most affluent states, in one of the most affluent counties. We really owe a lot, and we need to give back, and I think that ultimately is the message of Ramadan. I see hope, and I'm inspired by everybody here today. Thank you for inviting.
I'm one of your Middlesex County Commissioners. I'm happy to be here with you. Sam, thank you for inviting me here this evening. We live in one of the most diverse counties in the state of New Jersey. We have an opportunity to come together in a safe environment like events today.
Welcome everybody. Eid Mubarak. I bring to you greetings from the city of Linden. I'm Mayor Derek Armstead, and I want to thank Sam Khan for inviting me. He always invites me, and we try to come down because we support our Muslim community. We support all communities.
गाला डिनर में शुरका की तवाज़ो रवायती खानों, पान और म्यूज़िक से की गई। इस मौके पर अहम शख्सियात को उनकी खिदमात के एतराफ़ के तौर पर अवार्ड्स भी पेश किए गए। मोहसिन ज़हीर, उर्दू न्यूज़, न्यूयॉर्क।